thank you everyone that's involved to make this possible. I'd like to thank all the organizations, the soybean group, the corn growers, the weed programs, brownfield, news, my friends, especially the support I get from my family. That part of them are here. You saw the picture. I don't want to get emotional. This is really quite an honor. I read that, and I've heard that people say this award is similar to the Oscars of agriculture. But I don't see the orchestra pit down here that would start playing if you got going too long. So I think we're good. I'm overwhelmed on the size of the group that's here listening to me speak. I've spoken, addressed groups with you. Used the kind of soybean board, but nothing on the size of this. Thank you for all being here. It's something else. But seeing others get this award, I never thought I'd be up here standing in front of a crowd like this. Thank you. I guess my passion in farming got started at a very early age, like the other fellows. And growing up on a small dairy farm, working with my mom and dad and my grandfather. Always loved the outdoors. Didn't mind doing the chores. Just working side by side with my parents. My grandfather is strange. He was born in the same year, 1888. He came to this country also in 1901. And at the age of 13, coming across the ocean by himself, fell on a ship with a bunch of other people. That was quite a challenge. I think a lot of our immigrants at that time made that hard choice. Times were different then. Most things were done by hand and labor intensive. We finally settled into St. Clair County and established a dairy farm. My dad took that over sometime in the late 40s. Dad returned home from the Army Air Corps. They worked together, and Dad, for some time in the early 50s, like you said, he came and took over that dairy farm. I was born in 45, so you can do the math. In the 80s, I heard about this thing they called no-till, a conservation method of planting crops without tillage. So I tried it, and it worked. I must have been one of the first ones in the county, probably I guess it was the first, because I got recognized by what was called at that time the Soil Conservation District. Sometime in those early years, my dad bought my first membership to Farm Bureau. And my wife and I got involved with the Farm Bureau Young Farmers Committee. Met monthly on a certain topic and discussed that. And after that, I got asked to sit on, or asked to be on the Young Farmers Soybean Promotion Committee. That led to being asked to sit on the state board. I said, well, I'm probably not getting elected. It's too small a farmer. Well, several weeks later, I get a call from the governor's office. That's quite an honor too. Sit on the Soybean Promotion Committee. That lasted about 8 years, and my daughter got hired on staff on the promotion committee. I met some here that know my daughter. She's up in Traverse City now for FSA. So I had to step down, and I said, well, I'm out of a job in the soybean area. Well, they said, there's an opening on USB, the United Soybean Board. Why don't you apply? I said, me? I won't get by. I applied. Lo and behold, to get a call from the Secretary of Agriculture, Washington. That's quite an honor. And I've been on there 2002 to 10. 2010, all of our directors got a letter of not enough diversity on the United Soybean Board. Too many men, not enough women, not enough diversity. You know what it is. So I was off for 3 years. 13, I went, I reapplied, I got on, and I've been on ever since. Enjoyed every step of it. This past year was most exciting for me when I was asked by the United Soybean staff to participate in addressing the military, introducing our new highlighted oil. Fort Lee, Virginia, addressing the culinary group. After that, there was a couple meetings in the Boston area where we met with the research and engineering group that puts all the foodstuffs together for all military services. I couldn't pass these trips up. I was a cook in the service, so it worked out. With all this, I try to communicate with the general public on agriculture and why we do what we do. And I want them to be comfortable with us. The ones that raise the crops, the food, the animals that they purchase. There's not much I can change them. I change what I've done in the past. And surely I make mistakes like everybody else. More than once I said, I'm not going to make that mistake again. But you learn from mistakes. But there's a few things I want to address that kind of things I go by, and I'd like to address them, maybe some of the younger groups, younger farmers. Common sense, that goes a long ways. Use it. Be honest. Your neighbors will respect you for that. Plan ahead. We saw that with that speaker this morning. That goes a long ways too. Set your goals. Don't get too ridiculous. Set them honestly and go from there. Know the difference between want and need. A few weeks ago, I was at the Sherry dealership doing some work on my pickup. Walked in the showroom, and there's this beautiful black Camaro, 6-speed manual transmission, power package under the hood like you would not believe. Brought me back to the 60s when I had that 65 Chevy 4-speed. But I did drive back home in the old Silverado. Want, need, big difference. Communication, I think that's one of the most important things. Especially if you're married, not married. If you're young couple, you want to communicate, especially on purchases. I'm not talking about seed fertilizer or replacement heifers or anything like this. Things of steel. You don't want to walk in the house someday after a delivery of something and meet your spouse halfway across the room thinking you're going to get an embrace, but she's got one hand on one hip and one finger pointing towards the kitchen window and said, what just went by the window? It's wheels in the bottom, wheels up in the air, and all folded. What was that? And then you notice a tear running down her cheek because you just destroyed her vision of modeling the kitchen. That'll set you back. And you must communicate with your spouse. Unless you have a real comfy couch or a sofa, because you could really get to know that real well. I gotta go to page 2 on my litany here.
Oh,
And lastly, I think you need to be satisfied with yourself. The ones that work, the younger guys again, the ladies, work alongside your moms and dads, aunts and uncles, whatever, and get involved with something. The 3 of us up here have been involved with something in our lives, not just the farm. When someone comes up to you and asks you that there's an opening on the Farm Bureau Board, there's an opening on the soybean, corn, sugar beet, cattle association, don't say no. Step back and think and ask questions about it and give it a try. I always told my kids, and there's a bunch of my kids right here, you saw the picture up there, get that door open and look at it. You don't know what you're going to have in the long run, how that'll affect the rest of your life. We have to be involved. And and the first thing you're gonna say probably is, oh, I don't have time. Yes, it does take time. In some places, a lot of it. But once you get it all, you'll enjoy it. Because us in agriculture, it's probably only 1% of us that are growing crops and raising cattle in this country. Think about that. We need to have a voice in our industry. And we are people that have that voice. We all have a gift, and we've been put here to use it. Now let's make sure we're able to maintain what we're doing. We don't need more mandates or regulations. So let's communicate and educate our people in public office and the general public. Answer their questions with honesty and the truth. And again, I want to thank everyone being involved. I especially want to thank my family that made that 140-mile trip this morning in this below zero weather. And I'm especially proud of them than anything else. And my family, close friends that come here all these ways for this recognition. I'm really humbled. Thank you very much.